I really want to share a story, and this story is about somebody very important. And this story also highlights some of my regrets in life. I don't really have so much regrets in life, but this story will highlight some of the things I really regret in my life. I would have known earlier, I would have acted better. Now, this story, I want to show you guys something real quick, and just follow me. Just follow me a little bit. Now, this, if you look at this picture very well, I just wanted to show you guys this picture. This picture. Yeah, if you look at it very well, that person looks like me, right? Look at it again. It looks like me. Yes. So, this person is my dad, and I carry this photo anytime I go. This is my wallet. I just put it inside my wallet, and this picture goes with me anywhere I go. And there's a reason for this, and I just want to explain it. You know, one of my biggest regrets in life is not actually telling my dad certain things I would have loved to tell him when he was alive. And forgive me, this video might make me a little bit emotional, but I just want to share this story. So if you still have your parents or your dad with you, you have to learn from my story and also appreciate them when they are alive, right? So my dad died April 1st, 2014, and I was much younger, you know. I was much younger as an individual, and during that period, it was one of those dark times in my family where where we saw him go through pain. And my dad was one of the shining lights in his family, and he did so much for his family, his extended family, and everyone that were close to him. But certain things happen. I don't really want to go into details, but I just want to talk about the fact that the things I really regretted I would have done. And so, number one, when he got sick, very, very sick, we started running around going to the hospital and all of that. So, eventually, his health deteriorated. And during that period, you know, we were taking him to hospitals and we were taking him to scan and all of that. But eventually, we lost him. And when we lost him, it was a sad, sad, sad moment. And after we lost him, I knew that something has happened to me, but because I was still young, I didn't really know how to react to that, right? So it was my cousin that even called me. I was in class one of those days, and he called me that day and told me and passed the news because they didn't want to tell me. They just wanted me to come back to the house and see the situation. But my cousin called me, and I went to my dad's hospital bed and I saw that he was taken away. Now, when my dad was taken away, he was taken to the morgue, and I didn't see my dad again. It really hurts me so much sometimes when I look back, and I didn't have a chance to tell my dad how much I loved him. Yes, I didn't have a chance to tell him how much I cared about him. I mean, that man went through a lot for his family, and we are pretty a large family. He has 7 kids, and the man took care of us. Everything was always on point for us. He never was a day that we were struggling as his children. He was always ready to do or to go any length to make sure that we were okay. And he gave so much effort to himself, and he loved his family and he loved his extended family. And throughout when he lived and when he died, after he died, I think I didn't see him again. Even when they brought him to the house, I became so busy that I couldn't even see my dad's corpse. And when we went to the village for the burial, I became so busy again. I didn't even see when they put him on the ground. You know, so when I now remember all of those things, I feel my heart with certain level of regrets, and I feel like if I had an opportunity again, I would have loved to tell him how much I loved him, and how much I really cared about him. This brings me to what I want to say. If you have your parents, your loved ones, your siblings, endeavor to always tell them how much you love them and how much you care about them. You can always reach out to them through your phone calls, through messages, through whatsoever means, because you don't know what might happen next. I still regret it till today that I didn't really have a chance to tell my dad how much I love him, and I wish I could just wind back the hands of time, because he was my hero. This is my hero. I don't have any other person I can look up to. He was my standard in terms of a man that has a family, a family oriented man. This is the standard, because you will never understand what you have until you lose it. And I just wanted to use this opportunity to appreciate my dad and wherever he is, and to tell his soul to still continue to rest in peace, and that I still love him and care for him. Peradventure, things would have gotten even better if he was still alive, but we still thank God, because this man really did so much for us. And as long as I live, I will always carry a piece of him, because I know he still watches over me. I will still carry a piece of him with me, just to remember, and also always look at it once in a while, that to remind me what a kind man and what a man he was. So you can do the same to your people. Call them, love them, show them care, because you don't know what might happen next. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.